Welcome guys to another video of Battlefield 4. Alright, today I will be doing a review for you guys. And the reason why I'm doing a review is because I know a lot of you are first person shooter players and you guys enjoy that quite a bit. But I want to do a review in order for me to I'm gonna be doing the Battlefield 4 review, and I will do my Call of Duty Ghost review in a bit. Probably coming up soon, but I don't know when. So let's get started. Alright, so Battlefield 4. There are a few things that rub me the wrong way. Out of the two games that were released, Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghost, I feel the better game out of the two is Battlefield 4. And yet, all at the same time, Battlefield 4 probably has more problems than it does Call of Duty Ghost. The reason why Battlefield 4 has more problems is because it honestly was made for the next gen. It was made for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. It was made for those consoles and not really for the last generation or the current generation, because it's still the current generation, which is the PS3 and Xbox 360. Now, you could tell this once you get in the game. The frame rate is 720. It's also, there's a few times to where you lag out, there's a few times to where it seems that things aren't there, and then it takes a while for the processing of the system for it to appear. There's just a few problems within the game that a lot of people complain about, but the thing they don't realize is that if you were playing on the next gen consoles, those problems wouldn't be there. They wouldn't have manifested themselves there. They wouldn't be a problem in the next gen console. With that being said, that it is perceivably more for the next gen consoles. If you take away all the problems, I know there's quite a bit, it's still a more complete game than Call of Duty Ghost. And the reason why is because I feel that it was easier for me to... I got turned off at the beginning from Call of Duty Ghost. I did quite a bit because, you know, fastest time to kill in Call of Duty, and when I switched over to Battlefield 4, it felt more of a Call of Duty time to kill a person than it did than it had done before. So Battlefield 4 made my transition easier. And with this being said, I hated Battlefield 3. I despise Battlefield 3. I wish it was one of the games I didn't buy at all. I liked the campaign. I liked this one's campaign also, but it's just one of those that it could be better, it couldn't be better. One of those that isn't really a memorable campaign. That's one thing I would want changed, is Battlefield 4's campaign to be a more complete campaign, to where, you know, with the Call of Duty franchise, you have memorable characters. I mean, you have Ghost, you have Riley, you have, who is it, the people from Black Ops 2, I can't remember, Korchenko, and all these other people that are part of those units, and you could relate to those people, like Mason, and just a lot of the people from Call of Duty. They have a memorable one. I mean, Price, I mean, he's coming back as a character for a micro DLC, so and there's no memorable men in the campaign. None that I could think of, none that I could say like, oh, I want Smith to really... It's more of a first-person shooter campaign to where it's not a more movie dynamic aspect to it. It's more of a kind of like what they wanted, a real first-person simulator shooter to where it feels a little more real than it does animatronics and like sequenced and an arcade shooter kind of like Call of Duty. The other thing I don't really like about the game is it doesn't have that third option. It has multiplayer campaign and that's it. Just two. Well, when it comes to Call of Duty, it has the campaign, multiplayer, and depending on who's making it, Extinction or Zombies. So they have that third one that kind of rounds out the game, so it makes it feel more of a playable game for everyone. Now with that being said, there's also those games that make it feel like, I would just think there should be more maps. Now, the thing I also wish is that you could create your party. You can't have a party. You have to be in-game and then have everyone join your party while you're in-game. They forgot to include the create a party at the menu map, which sucks. Now, with all that being said, there's a lot of negatives. Some of the positives. It is honestly huge maps, which I enjoy. Crazy interactions to where things get destroyed, things are always changing the map dynamic, and also the game types. I really love the game types. You have your small TDM game types, you have your huge obliteration game types, you have your air superiority game type. I mean, whatever you could possibly think of, they have it. And it just makes me feel that they put a lot more effort in making the game types for Battlefield. And the game types are really enjoyable. And the one thing, they made the controls a little bit easier for Battlefield 4, which is good for the vehicles. And it is easier, but for those people who are just vehicle people, it's easy to get in those. To me, some of the vehicles are just a little OP if you don't have them, because there's a lot of people who know how to use them and could be all day long in an F-22 and just go 50 and 0. I might be exaggerating on that number, but there are people who do that. With that being said, there are those people who run the engineer class that help bring them down, so they did make the engineer class a little more beefed up as they did from the last one. The other tremendous thing is that there's teamwork in it. If you're not really in a team or your clan or a party within Call of Duty Ghosts, there's not really much teamwork being done within Call of Duty, and I think that goes with every bit of the Call of Duty aspect. So with that being said, what I think is, even though there's all these flaws in Battlefield 4, I still think that it outdid Call of Duty Ghosts, because Call of Duty Ghosts took a gamble and it kind of lost in the gamble. Now, for Battlefield 4, it keeps on taking gambles and it keeps on seeming to gain more and more momentum with it. I mean, like I said, I was a Battlefield 3 fan, but now I am a Battlefield 4 fan, and I would probably be more of a Battlefield 4 fan once I get my next-gen console. So, I don't know, tell me what you guys think, tell me what your guys' thoughts on Battlefield. I know a lot of you guys don't like it. It seems a lot more of my Call of Duty Ghost videos gets more views than my Battlefield videos, but it's all good. I'm still going to be posting Battlefield 4 videos. I really like the game, and hopefully you guys will like the game eventually. If not, I know it's not for everyone. So, tell me what you guys think of Battlefield 4 if you've played it. And as always, please leave a like and a favorite. And if you're new around here, please check out some of my other videos that are on my channel. And if you guys like what I do, then please subscribe. And as always, please follow me on Twitter at king_aragon_, and please do share with all social media outlets like Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, Vine, anything that's possibly out there that will help get my channel out. Please do so, guys. It would mean it would tremendously help my channel grow, and my channel has been growing, and I'd like to thank everyone who has made my channel grow and all my new followers, and I'd like to say thank you guys. And as always, this is King. Peace.